Hey everyone, and welcome back to CG TimeVibe. We all love visiting beautiful natural places full of life, colorful leaves, and tall trees where we take pictures in every season. But have you ever wondered who we should really thank for all this beauty? The answer might surprise you. Did you know that the small, scampering creature you see in your backyard has been shaping our forests for millions of years? That's right, we're talking about squirrels. These furry little acrobats are more than just cute nut gatherers. They are unsung heroes of our ecosystems, true accidental foresters. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating history of squirrels and uncovering their crucial role in nature, from their ancient origins to their modern-day impact. Get ready to see squirrels in a whole new light. So, where did our story begin? To find the first squirrels, we have to travel back in time, way back. Fossil evidence suggests that the earliest squirrel-like ancestors appeared on Earth around 36 million years ago during the Eocene epoch. Imagine a world vastly different from ours, with new types of mammals emerging and diversifying. Among them were these small, rodent-like creatures, the pioneers of what would become the vast and varied squirrel family we know today. These early squirrels weren't exactly like the eastern grey or red squirrels you might see today. They were likely smaller and less specialized, but they had the key traits that would set them on a path to success. Sharp claws for climbing, strong teeth for gnawing, and an adaptable nature. Over millions of years, as the continents shifted and climates changed, these early squirrels evolved and spread. They journeyed from North America, their likely continent of origin, across land bridges into Asia, Europe, and Africa. This incredible journey allowed them to adapt to countless different environments, from dense tropical rainforests to chilly boreal woodlands. This incredible diversification led to the nearly 300 species of squirrels we see today. They are grouped into three main categories. First, you have the tree squirrels, the most familiar kind. These are the agile climbers like the American red squirrel and the Eurasian red squirrel, masters of the forest canopy. Then there are the ground squirrels, which include species like prairie dogs and marmots. They prefer to live in burrows and open landscapes, forming complex social colonies. And finally, we have the most magical of them all, the flying squirrels. These nocturnal wonders don't actually fly, but glide gracefully from tree to tree using a special membrane of skin called a patagium. From the tiny African pygmy squirrel to the hefty Indian giant squirrel, the family tree is a testament to incredible evolutionary success. So, how exactly do these small animals have such a big impact on entire forests? It all comes down to their most famous behavior, collecting and burying nuts. Squirrels are what we call scatterhoarders. In the autumn, they work tirelessly to gather thousands of nuts, like acorns, walnuts, and hickory nuts. Instead of storing them all in one big pile, they bury them one by one in many different locations across their territory. This is a brilliant survival strategy. If another animal discovers one of their stashes, they don't lose their entire winter food supply. But here's the secret to their success as foresters. They have a terrible memory. Well, not terrible, but they are certainly forgetful. Squirrels bury far more nuts than they will ever eat, and they forget the locations of a significant number of them. What happens to these forgotten nuts? Safe underground, protected from harsh weather and other animals, they are perfectly positioned to germinate. When spring arrives, these forgotten treasures sprout, growing into new trees. A single squirrel can be responsible for planting hundreds, if not thousands, of trees in its lifetime. This simple act of forgetting has monumental consequences. By planting trees, squirrels help forests expand and regenerate. They carry heavy nuts, like acorns and walnuts, much farther than the wind could ever carry them, introducing new trees to areas they might not otherwise reach. This process increases the genetic diversity of the forest, making it stronger and more resilient to disease and climate change. In essence, squirrels are nature's little gardeners, constantly tilling the soil and planting the seeds of future forests. They play a vital role in what ecologists call seed dispersal, a fundamental process for maintaining healthy and biodiverse ecosystems. Without these furry helpers, many of our beloved hardwood forests would look very different. Beyond their work as foresters, squirrels are an integral part of the food web. They serve as a crucial food source for predators like hawks, eagles, foxes, and snakes. Their presence helps sustain these predator populations, maintaining a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Their constant digging also aerates the soil, which benefits not only the trees they plant, but also other plants and fungi in the forest undergrowth. And it's not just their ecological role that's fascinating. Their behavior is a constant source of wonder. Have you ever watched a squirrel navigate a complex network of branches with breathtaking speed and agility? Their sharp claws, long tails for balance, and incredible spatial awareness make them masters of parkour. And what about their clever tactics to deceive potential thieves? Squirrels have been observed performing deceptive catching, where they dig a hole and pretend to bury a nut, patting down the empty spot with their nose, all to trick other squirrels or birds who might be watching. It's a remarkable display of animal intelligence. Humans have been captivated by squirrels for centuries. They appear in myths and folklore around the world. In Norse mythology, a squirrel named Ratatoskr scurried up and down the world tree, Yggdrasil, carrying messages between the eagle at the top and the dragon at the bottom. In many Native American cultures, squirrels are seen as symbols of preparation, trust, and resourcefulness. From children's books to classical art, their playful and industrious nature has made them a beloved subject. Today, as we face challenges like deforestation and climate change, understanding the role of animals like squirrels is more important than ever. They remind us that every part of an ecosystem, no matter how small, is interconnected and vital. Protecting their habitats isn't just about saving a cute animal. It's about preserving the natural processes that keep our planet healthy. When we work to conserve our forests, we are also ensuring that these tiny gardeners can continue their essential work for generations to come. So, the next time you see a squirrel dart across a park lawn with a nut in its mouth, take a moment to appreciate what you're witnessing. You're not just seeing an animal looking for its next meal. You're watching a tradition that is 36 million years in the making. You're watching an ecosystem engineer, a seed disperser, a vital link in the food chain. You're watching nature's little gardener at work, shaping the world one forgotten nut at a time. These tiny titans are a powerful reminder that even the smallest creatures can have a world-changing impact. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the world of squirrels. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to CG TimeVibe for more captivating content that brings history to life. See you next time.